I have been going through, and sometimes I go through and I rewatch some of my old videos, okay? And one of the reasons why I rewatch some of my old videos is because it gives me insight and information on how much that I've grown. You know how when you don't revisit something for a long time or you just immersed in it for a long time, it's just normal for you because you're making such incremental growth in your journey that you don't really pay attention to how far you've came from the place that you started. And even in the coaching sessions, a lot of times when I'm talking to people, I'll remind them of where they started because now they starting to talk like me. Now they starting to get money like me. Now they've grown. Now they just having a conversation with their chick and their household is in order and they doing really well in corporate America. And the first thing that they say when they get on my coaching sessions, because it's a lot of people that then do a reoccurring coaching session with me. They do the first one and they say, I loved it. I didn't know it was going to be like this. It's much different than I expected it. I had high expectations. And they'll do a coaching session with me. If you guys want to get in touch with me personally or you want to do anything business related, make sure you email me at Anton Daniels 413 at gmail.com. It's my name, Anton Daniels 413 at gmail.com. I'm going to get you scheduled for a Zoom call or a personal call. But they'll say, I didn't know that it was like this or whatever. And so they'll do a reoccurring call. They'll do a monthly call. They'll do a bi-monthly call every other month or whatever, right? And so over the course of a year, they'll double and triple their income. They'll start to get their investments together. They'll evolve in so many places of their life. And then from the time that they started, and let's just say we in the fifth session, right? Because it's up to them, whatever sessions they want to do. My goal is to get you up out of here and get you moving on. But then they say, but I want to go further and it's worth the investment. And so I'll talk to them and they'll say, as soon as we get on the phone, they start kicking business and they start talking that yang and that yang and all of that. Nah, I'm with it because that's what I want to talk about. But then I'll stop them every once in a while and I'll say, listen, remember when you was about to be fired from your job when you first got in touch with me? Real story. No cap. Honest to God truth, put it on my father's grave. Remember when you was about to get fired? Remember when you was on a PIP, a performance improvement plan, when you first came to me? Oh, Anton, I can't even bring you. Bro, let's remember where we came from so you can look at the growth, so you can look at the arc, so you can look at the curve, so you can look at the exponential greatness that you've experienced as a result of all of the hard work. And it's not me. Don't get me wrong. I gave you the blueprint, but you did the work. And so I stopped them because I'm on you so hard about pushing you and being so successful. But then I'll stop you and then I'll help you to remember all of the work that you put into it because I want you to give yourself some credit. Today, right now, we get on people, we hold them accountable, we push them, we hold them responsible. Men, women, we're equal accountability partners. I want you to take a moment from the time that you joined the Patreon and you became a bag chaser, all of you people that are watching this and rewatching this, to the time that and some of you that didn't join the bag chasers, but you just were motivated and you did the thing that was in your best interest based off of what you're seeing from the Millionaire Morning Show. To the network that you started to embrace as a result of the people that you're surrounding yourself with that's being best for you. Some of y'all had to leave your mother and your father alone or your brother and your sister or your homeboys on the block, and you moved to a completely different space because you realized that divesting from the people that was holding you back was the best thing for your growth. Some of you had to let go of the dusties. Some of you had to come to the conclusion that you wasn't doing what you were supposed to do, and you had to make an adjustment as far as what you were doing at work. You had to wake up earlier. You had to work on your schedule. A lot of y'all just leverage one of the videos that y'all was looking at inside of the Patreon in order to interview more appropriately. A lot of you have put a lot of work in. Take a moment right now, just right now, because everybody is going to take the opportunity to hold you accountable when you do something bad. But who's going to highlight the greatness and continue to motivate you and give you the accolades and have the same energy when you're doing something good? Nobody says anything when you're doing something good, but they got everything to say when you're doing something bad. Can we take one moment? And this ain't even about me. This is about you. Because even if I give you the game, you the one that walked through the door. You the one that did the work. Can you give yourself some credit? Can you look at the growth that you've made and actually celebrate you and say, yo, I'm awesome. I'm dope. Look in the mirror and then say, yo, you did this. You better than everybody else as a result of it because the average person is doing this, but I'm doing this. We ain't got to wait for nobody to give us no credit. We ain't got to wait for nobody to celebrate us. We ain't got to wait for nobody to highlight how good we've been. because they going to highlight how bad you've been. And then they going to try to prevent you from celebrating yourself by saying that you need to humble yourself and pride cometh before a fall. This ain't pride. This is reality. I'm great. I'm better than you. You're better than them because you did the work. And you ain't better than them just because you feel like you're better than them or you elitist. They like to call you elitist. You're better than them because you actually put in the work to get the accolades or to get to where it is that you are today. You pulled yourself up by your bootstraps when they told you ain't even had no bootstraps. They lied to you. You divested from the Victim Olympics when they told you that it was black people holding you back. They lied to you. You got out of the oppression Olympics when they kept telling you it was systematic racism. They lied to you. You are the controller of your own destiny. You need to seek out the information, the mentors, and you need to also make sure that you're continuously doing the work every single day. Every day is an incremental step. It's similar to if you haven't seen your nephew in a while, and let's just say you haven't seen him in 2 to 3 years, and he was 10 when you last seen him, and then he's 15 when you run into him, but he's grown a whole foot. And you're like, man, y'all grown a lot. The mother know that he's grown, but she didn't really see the difference between then and now because she's been so immersed in raising him. And often at times we become so immersed in doing the work and going to work every day and becoming part of the grind and hustling or whatever. And you don't even realize how much you've really, really become awesome, how much you've grown, how awesome you've become, how much different you've been as a husband, as a wife, how much work you've done as a result of being the person that you would actually look to attract, how much more money you make, how much more spiritual you've become, how much more of a good person you are, how much good character you've embodied as a result of whatever it is that you're taking in, whether it's me or somebody else. You are the one that is doing the work. Now, on the other side of the equation, I'm going to also give you the credit for anything that you didn't do because you procrastinate and you're wasting time. You didn't join the Patreon. You didn't join the Bag Chasers. You're not taking the information that you're getting for free every single day. You didn't get a coaching call. You're still hanging around the same dusties that you was hanging around. You're still making the same money that you made last year. Your head is on the chopping block because you didn't take the information that I was giving you with regard to the recession, inflation, making your money work for you, interviewing like a king, making sure that you leverage, having a business mindset instead of just opening up a business so you created another job for yourself. You're still hanging around that same hoe that's not doing nothing for you, but she preventing you from being the person that you're supposed to be because she's controlling you and emasculating you instead of empowering you and working for you and on your behalf. You won't take your spot on the mantle or the throne because you're so immersed in the day-to-day nonsense that's not actually doing anything for you. And so as a result, we gonna give you that credit also. But it's not too late. It's not too late because we celebrate our people over here. We hold them accountable, but then we give them the credit for when they do things good also. We got the same energy on one side as we have on the other. So this is not a conversation or a monologue to hold you accountable for the things that you did wrong. If you did wrong, just stay silent, take it in, and just clap for the people that did right. Be inspired, and then latch yourself on to the people that's actually going in the direction that you're going in, because we don't want to be the smartest ones in the room. We don't want to be rich by ourselves, and we certainly want you to be rich along with us because we're more powerful together than we are apart. But I need you to be selfish. I need you to be selfish because you can't help nobody until you help yourself. You can't pour out of an empty cup. So it's important for you to embrace the best version of yourself so that we can actually utilize you. People call me every day and they say, Anton, what can I do for you? You've done so much for me. Keep doing for you. That's what you can do for you. Keep growing. Keep becoming great. Get to the point where your cup is runneth over so then we can partner together and help a multitude of different people instead of me doing it by myself. That's what you can do for me. Be awesome. Do the thing that's in your own best interest. Because then when you become great and we're great together, we can exponentially impact multiple or multitudes of people in a positive way. Be selfish. This is your opportunity to be selfish. This is your opportunity to grow. This is your opportunity to do the thing that's in your own best interest. This is your opportunity. If you're single, you ain't got no kids, you ain't got nobody to worry about. This is your growth season. This is on you because eventually you're going to be with somebody. You're going to have some kids that's pulling on you. You're going to have to focus on everybody else and justifiably because they didn't ask to be here. So this is the opportunity for you to really gird up and put yourself in a good position to where you can impact people in the most positive way. But you can't do that if you still fucking around playing games, and then when it's time to actually gird up and do the thing that's in the best interest of everybody else, you not ready. You still trying to build the plane while you fly it. No, 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 no. We not doing that. We already gonna be prepared. We already gonna have our pilot's license. We already gonna have the courses done. We already gonna be business minded, and we gonna have our uniforms pressed up and ready to go when they say let's board this plane and let's fly it. It's already gonna be fixed. It's already gonna be taken care of. You got the opportunity to be selfish now, but you got to be intentional as a result of it. So I just want to celebrate y'all. I just want to thank y'all. I want to highlight the greatness that you guys are. I thank you for being a part of my tribe. I thank you for being awesome. I thank you for holding on, subscribing to Anton from AntonDaniels.com on the Millionaire Morning Show. Don't Do Coke in the Bathroom, Fight Club, Anton Daniels, Lapeef Network, and so on and so forth. We are just getting started, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. So I love you guys. If nobody has told you that they love you, I genuinely appreciate you. I love you, and you are absolutely awesome. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. You got a great future ahead of you. Now let's take control of it and let's manifest it, all right?